how's it going? Just got off work a little while ago. It's about 6 o'clock, and no, it's actually about 7:10 in the morning. And I just worked the night shift. Got butter chicken samosas. And got a fairly large Caesar salad with some bacon bits in it. And also got a Corona, which is non-alcoholic, 0% alcohol. I'm trying not to drink, and I'm going to do a little review maybe in this video of that. So I'll try it now. That's pretty good. Tastes somewhat like a real Corona that does have alcohol, I would say. It's not it's not a weak taste. I was at a bar the other day with a friend, and I ordered a couple, like $9 a piece. I think they were non-alcoholic beers, and they're like specialty beers. And the first one tasted about weak, so it was a blonde ale, I think, and it wasn't terrible, but it was just like didn't have enough of a bite to it for my liking. So the next beer I bought at that bar was an IPA. And I don't know if you tried IPA before, but it's quite strong. But yeah, I did drink one real beer with alcohol in it that night. So I said that I was going to go off the alcohol, but unfortunately I did slip a bit, but I just had one though, honestly. But yeah, these are my coworkers. A couple of my coworkers, they asked me. They said they don't have vehicles. And they said they wanted to go horseback riding, but they said they'd have a ride to the ranch, but not a ride home from the ranch. And so they just asked me if I could get them a ride home from the ranch, pick them up in my vehicle, which is actually my parents' vehicle, but I said yes. And the girl phoned me, and she's like, hey, we said that we wanted to be picked up at 12:30 in the afternoon, but now we want to be picked up at like 1:30 in the afternoon. And I said, well, I work at 2 p.m. So I don't know if that's going to work, because the ranch is pretty far out there. You know, it's not very close. It takes about 25 minutes to drive there, I think. So and then we negotiated, and she said, okay, you can pick us up at 1:20 p.m. And I said, okay. And I used Google Maps. It was like, well, it wasn't just Google Maps. It was like GPS. It was like my cell phone. I was able to look at the phone as I was driving, which can be a bit dangerous, I guess, and I could see like the blue dot that represented my vehicle moving along the road and stuff like that on the iPhone. And it's pretty cool stuff, and I got to, because I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to find the place, but I did find it, so that's good. And these samosas are pretty good. I believe samosas are like East Indian. I did go grocery shopping today. I dropped about $200 on groceries. So that was kind of a lot, but got a lot of staples. Like got from Frank's Red Hot sauce and stuff like that. And I won't need to buy any more of that for a while. I got a big bottle of that, so. But these girls, I didn't ask them for any gas money, even though it's pretty far out there. Not that I was being generous, I was just too shy to ask, really. But you know what? After I got to work, I dropped them off just at work because they live in staff housing, not far away. And they came back to where I was working with a cheesecake and 2 chocolate bars, and they gifted those to me and that stuff to me. And so I was like, wow, I thanked them. I was really generous of them. So for sure, I'm not going to ask for any gas money. That was a great gift. Yeah, but I went to a guy from work invited me out to the bar. I told you about that already, but that's where I had those non-alcoholic $9 beers. But we hopped from one bar to another. We went to this other bar. And it was karaoke night, but when I go to bars, I'm not that good at holding conversation, so it may not seem that way, but consider I can yap on here for about half an hour straight, but that's with eating, of course, break for eating, but kind of ended up standing alone by myself at the bar, feeling self-conscious about that, about looking like an outcast sort of thing. So the second bar, I didn't really enjoy myself that much, but sometimes I feel like, excuse me, yeah, I am surprised to have like people who want to invite me out and stuff like that. Sometimes I think I do have I think I'm a nice enough guy, but it's just I'm so bad at holding conversations at bars and stuff like that. I don't know why, but I get invited out a lot, quite a bit. So, but I'm glad I found my. I'm super glad that at work people accept me. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw my last video though. I was doing a live workout on YouTube, and I also did some other stuff. I think there was some problems with that video. I didn't do very well in terms of views, and I guess there was no music when I was working out, which that would have helped. And also what would have helped was if I don't know why I ate in the video, because it was an ASMR video. I was talking my normal voice, so what was the point of really eating during the video, right? I should just start working on rambling, but I think it's okay though. I did try something new, so it's alright. I might have lost some weight. I was weighing at 226. I think I weighed myself today, and I was recently 230. But this is pretty good. I think I'm gonna do like a voiceover working out and do like a voiceover ASMR style. And I'm gonna try to lift weights more often, as long as, because the last time I was lifting weights on that video, I felt a little bit of tendinitis. If you don't know what that is, it's like the inflammation of the tendons. And your tendons get sore. Like I felt that a bit in my elbows. So as long as, pretty much like when you're working out, joint pain is pretty much always bad. Like it's not something you should try to push through, you know. That's good salad. It was one of those almost ready-made salads that I bought from the grocery store. It was everything was in there except for the dressing. I just added some dressing and mixed it up. It's pretty good. But I went for a walk after work the other day. Try to walk more often now. To go for a walk today. It's a beautiful day out. Even though it's September already, it was still like really warm. marksman, alright? Today I did night audit. And it's like checking to see if people made mistakes when I work at a resort, and if the employees made mistakes in posting or different payments and stuff like that to the computer. And there's a lot of tasks. There's a lot of tasks, a lot of things you need to do. With that job, it's pretty tough sometimes, but I'm new to it. But I slept. I try not to sleep through an entire day. I did that a couple times in the past few weeks. In my opinion, it's kind of a waste of a day, at least for me, you know. I guess if you really like sleeping, but yeah, it's like it's pretty bad. It's like no walks, no productive stuff that you did, and yeah. But I've been actually meaning to pretty much desperately need to get a new pair of shoes. My shoe is like toe sticking out the side of them. I think I said this in my last video. I apologize, but I've been on Foot Locker. Pairs of shoes to buy. And sorry guys if I'm looking a little worn out. It was a long night at work, so I had this one of my coworkers like, how's the ASMR thing going? Because they know about my YouTube channel, and I was just like, not bad. And they're like, I was like, I'm gonna put out a video this morning, so I want to make sure that I did what I said I was going to do, but yeah, I've been on footlocker.com, and I think either Jordans or Tim's. So let's say shoes or boots. Jordans are shoes, Timberland are boots. Not sure which one I want to get, but excuse me. Well, I was going to talk in this video about dating maybe, and so I think now for girls, I don't know if, or like gay men, I'm not sure if I really know any tips. I can only really give tips. On dating based on my experience as a straight man, basically. Or they call it cis, I'm not sure these days. And it's like, but perhaps you can take some advice as well from me if you want, even if you're hetero girl. Or a gay man, I think first date, like if you're looking for a relationship, a long-term relationship, a first date, if you invite the girl to your house on the first date, she might feel uncomfortable with that. She'll probably think that you just want to have sex with her. A better option might be for a coffee date. Take her out for a cup of coffee at a coffee shop. It's a public place. Second date. It can be a walk in, what would a good second date be? Maybe going out for a drink. But I think what you don't want to do is you don't want to take a chick to a party on the first date, because guys are going to hit on her. And then, and then since she's not your girlfriend at that point in time, if she decides to take one of the guys' numbers, or give one of the guys her number, that can be pretty crushing and stuff like that. You don't really want to take a girl to a movie theater for our first date, because it's like two people sitting next to each other that barely know each other. That's not good. I think a hike can be good, going on a hike. Maybe for like a third date. Once you get to know each other a bit better. But in terms of what to look for a partner, I remember one time, I'm not sure if I said this in the past video, but a guy was like, what do you like about your girlfriend? And at the time I had a girlfriend. And I was like, she does this for me and that for me. And she's beautiful and she makes me feel this way and that way and stuff like that. And the guy was like, this reason sounded a lot very self-serving. And like, maybe is she a good person? Does she treat others well and stuff like that? And at the time I got a bit defensive and I didn't attack the guy or anything, but I was just like, well, I don't know her that. I think it was a new girlfriend or something, and I was like, well, I don't know her that well, so I can't make that assessment at that time. Something like that. I was like, I don't know, because I don't know her that well yet. this individual is a good person, basically. And I think it's pretty important to a bit of Spanish for you. I mean, I think other things you can look at, like if you're looking to find a person to raise children with, if they're a hard worker, I think that'll probably reflect into, like, down the road in terms of raising children. Raising children would be hard work. And it's like if they're a hard worker, they can probably, that's one step in the right direction, I would think. What else is there? But I mean, yeah, I've been too, what do you call, I guess, cowardly to ask out girls lately, but I mean, not that you have to ask out girls, but if that's, but I mean, it's just like that, but it's something that I want to do, and something that I'm not doing, and so I should start doing it, and yeah, I definitely, I'm looking to find that life partner, basically. What else was I gonna say? I'm just gonna check my notes real quick here. But another thing I think a good strategy, and I learned this from a guy named Michael Sardine, who I don't know personally, but I saw a video of his, and he's just like, basically like, you should make friends with 10 girls, and if you make friends with 10 girls, I mean, one of those girls is probably going to choose you, but probably will only get chosen if you're basically, how do I say this without a catch, basically high value guy. And that means a lot of things. Probably means like your finances are in order. I mean, it's okay if you're broke, but I mean, it's like if you're, but probably you're taking steps towards getting your finances in order, getting your health in order. Right now, my health's not fully in order. I need to start working out more. Overweight, you know. What else? Your relationship status is good. You have some friends. You know, man, I hope I'm not offending anybody, but I just want to like give my thoughts. And one reason I just want to make a video, but I mean, you know, like you basically gotta be, to be chosen, you probably have to be taking steps towards self-actualization, achieving the goals that you want to achieve in life. You know, but yeah, like the good thing about making friends with girls is that each girl probably has 5 close girlfriends. Whereas if you meet guys, they probably have like 5 close guy friends. So by meeting girls, you're gonna be introduced to more. Being friends with girls, you can be introduced to more girls than you would if you're just friends with guys. So, but let me just see if there's anything else. I can't believe it. Yeah, because I thought this was gonna be a super short video, but it's half an hour already. But I guess I can ramble on about relationships and girls quite a bit. But let me just see here. Yeah, I was just at work the other day, and a guy operations and stuff. And yeah, he was like military, and we do military discounts at the resort. But the military discount wasn't applied. We have to wait until they come in and present their ID, military ID, and then we can apply the discount. So we have to change the price, to click a few buttons, change the price, and then charge them a new price. But but some of the rooms was getting military discount, other rooms weren't. And some of the rooms were getting police discount, which is a bit less than military discount. And so I had to make all these changes and do all this math. But I mean, it's just basic addition and stuff like that. I use a calculator, but it's just like, and it was check-in time. It was getting busy, and yeah, I mean, it was kind of stressful, but it worked out in the end, I think. So, but I thought there was something else about work that I was going to talk about too. Let me just see. So, but I mean, I was also going to say that it's kind of an amazing time to be alive. I mean, I saw this video by Jeff Bezos, and I guess you probably know who that is, but I think he's the founder of Amazon, and he said that I should probably get more context on this, but basically said like the 20th century. Wait, are we still in the 20th century? I think we're gonna look back. People will look back and just say like that was just a great time to be alive, and I think right now is like an amazing time to be alive. I mean, one thing, I mean, I just sound superficial because I'll talk about internet and this and that, but I mean, having fast internet, I mean, being able to sit in our phone in bed and listen to ASMR and make purchases of goods that we want to get and book services that we want to book, or how the life expectancy is a hell of a lot later than when it was when we were just primitive humans, or even, I don't even, do you call it humans? Could Homo sapiens, perhaps, like we were before, or like Cro-Magnon, and look at, what I mean is just life expectancy used to be a lot shorter, and at this point in time, pollution, like some cities are quite polluted, bigger cities, but I mean, it's not terrible. We can argue that one, but I mean, the air is fresh where I live, and I should be grateful about that. I predict that we will run out of plastic someday. I mean, because we use up so much of it, and we haven't run out of it yet. I mean, the environment. You can go to a park where full of trees and animals. Which reminds me, there were some bears trying to break into our garbage trailer at work the other day, and there was a mama bear and 3 cubs, and growing up in a rural community, we always heard about a mama bear being defensive around her cubs. And so before I guess we're seeing that bears, and they're worried. I had to call the conservation officers, and I made a report, but then the conservation officers did not come. And then they called me, that was yesterday, about maybe 7 o'clock at night. And they called me today at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And they're like, sorry, we're short staffed, but we'll send some guy out there, like probably sometime this week. And I was like, wow. I was just worried that somebody was going to get attacked by a bear at my work. A guest, or even, I guess it doesn't matter, like, it can be a guest, could be an employee. Anybody that suffers a bear attack, we've got, these are black bears, not grizzly bears, so they're not huge, but they can be still pretty big and vicious. And but nobody got attacked, I believe. So, but yeah, I think that's all about it to say for this ramble. I'm out of food, so thank you for watching. Goodbye.